the pain of overthinking. Are you a prisoner of your own mind? Do you find yourself trapped in an endless loop of what ifs, replaying conversations and analyzing every possible outcome until you're paralyzed into doing nothing at all? This mental quicksand is called overthinking, and it's the silent killer of dreams, ambitions, and your true potential. You have incredible goals, a vision for a better life, but that constant buzzing voice of doubt keeps you stuck, convinced that you need to think it through just one more time. It's exhausting, isn't it? That feeling of being mentally drained before you've even taken the first step. You've researched, you've planned, you might even have a color-coded spreadsheet, but your brilliant ideas remain locked away in the prison of your own analysis. Today, we're going to shatter those chains. We're going to expose overthinking for the fraud that it is and reveal this simple yet profound secret formula to finally take action and start achieving your goals at a speed that will astonish you. The why, unmasking overthinking as a deceptive comfort zone. So why do we do it? Why do we voluntarily spin on this hamster wheel of overanapsis? The truth is, overthinking provides a deceptive sense of control. In a world full of uncertainty, your mind tricks you into believing that if you can just consider every single variable, every possible pitfall, you can guarantee a perfect outcome. It's a defense mechanism, a way to avoid the fear of failure, the fear of judgment, and the fear of making the wrong choice. In reality, it's a gilded cage. You feel safe within the walls of your thoughts, but you're not moving forward. This illusion of productivity, of being careful, is a comfort zone that ultimately breeds stagnation. It's a form of self-sabotage disguised as due diligence. The irony is that the very thing you're doing to avoid failure is guaranteeing it by preventing you from ever starting. The secret formula revealed: the power of imperfect action. Now for the secret formula you've been waiting for. It's not some complex multi-step productivity hack or mystical incantation. The secret formula, the absolute key to breaking free from the shackles of overthinking, is this: imperfect action. That's it. It's the conscious decision to move forward even when you don't have all the answers, even when your plan isn't flawless, and even when you're terrified of the outcome. It's about embracing the messy, unpredictable nature of progress and understanding that momentum is born from movement, not from flawless planning. The truth is, you will never have all the information. Conditions will never be perfect. The stars will never align in a way that completely eliminates risk. The fastest way to get where you want to go is to start now with what you have from where you are. Technique 1, the 5-minute rule, your launch pad to momentum. Let's get practical. How do you initiate this imperfect action? You start ridiculously small with what I call the 5-minute rule. Whatever monumental task is causing you to spiral into overthinking, I want you to commit to working on it for just 5 minutes. That's it. If your goal is to write a book, don't think about the entire 300-page manuscript. Just open a document and write for 5 minutes. If you want to start a business, spend 5 minutes researching one potential competitor. The purpose of this isn't to make a huge dent in your project. It's to break the inertia. It's to prove to your overthinking brain that starting is not as scary as it seems. What you'll often find is that after those 5 minutes, you'll want to keep going. You've created a tiny spark of momentum, and that spark is everything. Technique 2, time blocking, caging the analysis paralysis. Your next weapon against the beast of overthinking is time blocking. This is where you schedule a specific non-negotiable block of time in your calendar for taking action on your goal. During this block, your only job is to do. You are not allowed to second guess, to research further, or to reevaluate your plan. This is execution time. By giving your task a home in your schedule, you're treating it with the same importance as a doctor's appointment or a crucial meeting. This technique is incredibly effective because it corrals your focus. It tells your brain, for the next 60 minutes, we are not thinking, we are doing. This creates a clear boundary between the planning phase and the action phase, preventing the two from bleeding into each other and creating that familiar state of paralysis. Technique 3, the good enough principle, slaying the dragon of perfectionism. Perfectionism is the fuel that feeds the fire of overthinking. You're waiting for the perfect moment, the perfect plan, the perfect skills, but perfection is a myth, an unattainable standard that will keep you on the sidelines forever. Instead, I want you to adopt the good enough principle. This doesn't mean producing shoddy work. It means recognizing the point of diminishing returns. It's about completing a task to a high standard and then moving on, rather than endlessly tweaking and refining in pursuit of an elusive ideal. The most successful people in the world are not the ones who do everything perfectly. They are the ones who get things done. They launch the good enough product, they write the good enough blog post, and they learn and iterate along the way. A story of overcoming from analysis to action. Consider the story of a now successful entrepreneur who spent years perfecting her business plan. She had a 100-page document detailing every single aspect of her venture, from marketing strategies for the next decade to contingency plans for events that had a 0.1% chance of occurring. But her business remained a detailed document, not a reality. One day, a mentor told her something that changed everything. Your plan is a masterpiece, but it's not making you any money. Go out and sell one thing. That simple, direct command broke her out of her overthinking trance. She put the binder on the shelf, made a simple prototype, and made her first sale within a week. It wasn't perfect. The packaging was basic, but it was real. That single imperfect action taught her more than her years of analysis ever could have. Debunking the excuses, your mind's favorite lies. Your overthinking mind is a master of excuses, all designed to keep you in that safe zone of inaction. I'm not ready yet. I need to learn more. What if people laugh at me? Let's call these out for what they are, lies. You will never feel 100% ready, and the best way to learn is by doing. And as for what other people think, the truth is, most people are far too consumed with their own lives and insecurities to be hyper-focused on your journey. The fear of judgment is often an inflated monster of your own creation. Every time one of these excuses pops into your head, I want you to consciously label it as a thought, not as a fact. Acknowledge it and then take a small, imperfect action anyway. Your call to action, the challenge for the next 24 hours. This video is not just for passive consumption, it's a call to arms. My challenge to you is this: within the next 24 hours, I want you to take one small, imperfect action toward a goal you've been overthinking. Use the 5-minute rule. Schedule a time block. Embrace the good enough principle. And it doesn't have to be a giant leap. A tiny step is all it takes to signal to yourself that you are no longer a prisoner of your thought. Write it down, commit to it, and when you've done it, come back to this video and leave a comment telling us what you did. Let's hold each other accountable and celebrate these victories together. Your journey to becoming an action taker starts with this single step: building a community of action takers. You are not alone in this struggle. The battle against overthinking is a universal one. By subscribing to this channel and joining our community, you're surrounding yourself with people who are on the same path, people who are choosing action over analysis. We'll be sharing more strategies, more success stories, and more motivation to keep you moving forward. Remember, the secret formula is simple. Stop thinking and start doing. Your future self, the one who is living your dreams, will thank you for it. Now go take that first imperfect step. I believe in you.